Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie, and this is your March 2023 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Kindly remember that this is a general reading and that time is fluid, so please apply what resonates currently and suspend the rest. This reading can be applied to relationships, career, and personal growth, as well as to the sign of Capricorn, wherever it presents in your birth chart. I do offer personal readings, and you can find my information in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's reading, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And with that, Cap, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start first with an oracle card to get an idea of the energy or theme at work. And then we're going to pull a full Celtic Cross spread with the tarot, clarifying it with the Lenormand deck. These decks have already been pre-shuffled. If you hear any snoring, sighing, or other noises, sleep noises in the back, that would be my fur baby, my nephew, Dookie Butt. So, all right. So chop wood right out the gate is a 42, reduces to a 6. So this is lover's energy. This is Gemini energy. Now I have to say, for many signs so far, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer in particular, these signs have been met with quite a lot of 6s as well. So you may either have any one of these signs present in your chart, or you are connecting directly with them. This is about a massive choice from the heart, something that you feel divinely guided to follow, a divinely guided union, a soulmate connection. But more than anything, this is about chop wood in particular, is about doing the necessary daily tasks, the mundane tasks, the little things that over time really do amount to everything. You may find yourself this month, Cap, working in a space of building. You are laying down the foundation, laying down the groundwork, putting it together brick by brick. It's mundane, it's tedious even in some respects, but it is so necessary. For romance, this is about, you and this person may have gotten to know each other very well, and things may not be maybe as passionate, and there's a lot of ironing out the wrinkles right now, and it's the communication. That's sort of that thing that you're chopping, the chopping wood, right? The everyday, you are putting something together with this person. You are having the tough conversations. Maybe they're not tough. Maybe it's just that you're not used to it, or that person's not used to it. Either way, using that as an example, though, anything that you are dealing with right now, Capricorn, is asking you to look at it through a lens of productivity. Not that you have to be the most efficient above all, but that in order for something to be gained, a certain amount of effort needs to be applied, and that's not always the most exciting part. Keeping things afloat, paying the bills, having the conversations, clocking in and clocking out, right? Going to the gym every day, whatever the goal is, whatever it is for you, it's about just sticking to the plan, sticking to the routine. It may not be fun, but it's necessary. And I think there's something this month that's going to show you that there's actually more value to these tasks than you think on the front of it. Let's see, please, for Capricorn, March 2023, please. March 2023. Yep. Hard work. For some, you're at your wit's end, though. For some, you're just about over it. You were waiting a long time to hear back, or you were waiting a long time to see if what you were already putting into it was going to amount to anything. For some, this is a long time coming. This is something that you have been feeling for quite a while. Best case scenario for some of you could be connecting with an Aquarius, but for some, the best case scenario is to take some time apart. I'm getting that very strong. Either that, or if you feel like that knee-jerk reaction of like, well, no, that's not me, I want to stick with this, then the best case scenario is that you keep your eyes on the prize, because this is a very long journey. It is very possible, but it is still a way off. There's still things to be done, but keep your eyes on the prize. You may be connecting with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. You may have any one of these very strong in your chart as well, Cap. Coming in, you have the Page of Pentacles, more of your energy. For some, you're finding yourself back at square one in terms of school, getting a license, learning something. You are taking on a student's mindset, becoming the apprentice to something, where it's not an official license or a program. This is just about you learning how to do something new, studying something, studying someone even. You see yourself as capable. You could be connected with a Gemini, a Virgo, an Aries. Ooh. You might be afraid of stepping into your power, Capricorn. We'll clarify this, but there's something here. For some, you're afraid of becoming pregnant with something, right? Pregnant with a child, pregnant with an idea. Being the creator of something, you know you're capable, but it's almost like you're afraid of being the person who originates the idea. Maybe it's the attention. You're very humble, right? You're going to have options, though. Capricorn, you're going to have some options. You may be feeling even overwhelmed by these options, the possibilities. It's very real because with Pentacles here, you're working towards it. But yeah, it appears to me, Capricorn, that, you know, you've been putting in the time. You've been putting in the work, the effort, etc. Now, with the Page of Cups being why it's all happening, I wonder if you have maybe a dependent on board. And there's something about that energy that keeps you going. It may also be that someone apologized or you're waiting for an apology. That could be what this Seven of Pentacles is. The reason it's happening is someone who should be apologizing has not yet still. And so you're coming into this phase of re-examining it. I almost feel like this is a checkpoint. This feels, Cap, like you might be asking yourself, all right, well, there's something here I clearly don't like, and I'm waiting, but am I the one who's not prioritizing things correctly? Do I need to study this further? And to that I say, keep in mind what the star energy is bringing you here. This is not a short-term goal. This is not a short-term plan that you are working towards. This is asking you to be future-oriented. This person, if you are connecting with one, or this decision in particular, the decision you make about these things, this person, the situation at large, the repercussions of it will be felt in the long term if you give it that space. So if you give this person your time and energy, you will find that they are not going to go anywhere. They will absolutely stick by your side and stay with you. Now, if there is somebody who you feel should be apologizing for something but has not, and they were truly in the wrong, okay, there is still something here that will allow them to stay. I feel like because you offer so much to the connection, they would not leave. Now, we'll clarify now. The Page of Cups right now is coming off as somebody, though, very sincere. I think if there was anything they did that hurt you, came more from a place of ignorance than malice. I think they just didn't know any better. The Page of Cups is a very immature energy. It's a very young energy. They know not what they do. Okay? They know not what they have done. This relationship feels new if this is love for you, Capricorn. And if this is love for yourself, you are just learning how to love yourself again. Keep in mind as well that what the universe is bringing you is an opportunity to pursue something more fulfilling. And I think that's where this overwhelm comes from. because you're not entirely sure what you want, or if you should stay, if you should go. With the Nine of Wands being in your current, we have the Child card coming in, confirming this. So with the 13, this reduces to a 4. This is the Emperor, this is Aries, but the 4 indicates stability. This energy here is very similar to the Queen of Pentacles in the Fear position. You are putting in so much energy. Capricorn, if there's somebody who you are taking care of, you're doing a damn good job of it. Because you are coming in as somebody who is putting their all into this. And I promise you, they see this. No matter their age. No matter their age, no matter their condition. They see this. They feel this. They know you love them. Okay? Whatever this is, you are showing up. Completely 100%. For others of you where this might be love or romance, this is about you putting in absolutely all the effort you can into a new beginning of some kind. For some, it's a literal child that you're trying to conceive. For others, it's just about learning how to grow the relationship. You are trying your darndest to make sure that this gets off the ground and that you guys create a foundation that's solid. However, I am getting that for some of you, this is about a relationship that you've been doing this for quite a while, and you're waiting for something new after all this time of having put effort in, feeling like there's very little return. I think at this point, Cap, it is important to remember that if this is a long-term goal that you are aspiring to, ask yourself if by permitting yourself to stay here any longer, if you are contributing to the long-term goal that you want, or are you prolonging some kind of ending? Okay? With the recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles being clarified by the bridge. Right? 38, this is an 11. This is justice, Libran energy. It's about cutting away. I'm getting cutting away the weeds. But with the bridge, this is about you trying to find a way to make it work. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're trying to find a solution. You're trying to find a way to make it work. But the thing is in order to do that, you have to make a decision. I think to an extent, Capricorn, the decision you make is contingent on what this person does. And you're waiting. You're waiting to see what they do. You're waiting to see if what they do is what you're hoping they do. Waiting to see if the stars align. Why this is all happening with the Page of Cups is the Cross. This is a very difficult situation to bear. I'm getting for some, there is someone who is dependent here. Someone dependent on you. There is something about this person and their innocence or their lack of experience that is causing a strain. There's something about this person's inability right now to give more than they currently are. There's something frustrating about that. It's been weighing on you for quite a while. This is strong 10 of Pentacles energy. This is also Hermit energy with the 36 being a 9. This is an internal struggle. A heaviness. Now, the best case scenario with the star is the snake. Okay? 7 being the Chariot. You may be connecting with a Cancer. But this is about ignoring any temptation to stray from the path. Where you are headed, this is the North Star home. When you get the star, this is the North Star home. So you are on the right path. Do not be swayed. You may have these temptations, the desire to indulge in things that get in the way of your plan, get in the way of your goal. Do not be tempted. That might as well be the devil energy. Only difference that the devil has a stronger hold. You create space for the devil energy. You've not created space for that energy yet, Capricorn. You are in a space where you are very much, you've chosen your direction. It's just, man, it's hard. And you're trying to start something new and waiting to see if something new comes from this other side. Now coming in with the Page of Pentacles, we have the Lily. This is a 3, this is Empress, this is Libran energy, this is gentle, sensitive, expansion. This is about you I'm getting for some of you, this is about studying to be a therapist, social worker, healthcare worker. For some, this is about a nurse, but not just, not a med-surg nurse. This would be more of like hospice care. Okay. For some, it would be like OB-GYN, but this would be more of something that requires a high level of sensitivity, perhaps psychiatry, if this is school or work. Psychology, sociology, the social studies, right? For some, this is really just about, having that 401(c), just getting that nonprofit off the ground. You are devoting yourself to a cause, to the youth. For some, this is about something youth-based. But this is about you starting over in a sense. You giving your most sensitive, most gentle self, serving either a cause, serving a person who you believe is worth it. There's nothing wrong with that, Capricorn. If we could all serve each other with our hearts, really just give 100% of ourselves to each other, we would never be short on love. To have this perspective and this approach to the people we cherish is beautiful. And I think that is what chopping wood is about. It's about doing the tedious things, the hard things, the repetitive things, the mundane, routine things, and doing it and showing up for it every single day because, damn it, we love you. We love you. Hello. It's what you do for people you love. How you see yourself with the Magician. And remember, it doesn't have to be outside of you, Capricorn. It could be you. You loving yourself, learning how to be there for yourself and loving yourself. How you see yourself with the Magician. Flowers. 9 is Hermit. Could be connecting with a Virgo. This is a gift. You feel, Capricorn, like there's something you can give the world. Give this person. You feel capable. You feel like you have something to offer, and damn right you do. You feel like you are worth so much because of how much you give. You feel deserving and you feel worthy. You view yourself as such. Maybe you don't feel that, but you see that. That's important, that you see that. What the universe has in your environment that you may not see or that it's bringing into your environment is the 8 of Cups being clarified by the Tower. Okay, 19 reduces to a 20, or reduces to a 2, a 9, reduces to a 10. Right, that's 1. That's the Magician. Right? It's the 1, it's the Magician, it's the Wheel of Fortune. This is about you being led to a building of some kind. This is an important institution, okay? With the Lenormand, the interpretation is often a literal situation when it comes to either the letter, the tower, certain aspects, right? Not the actual tower, but the tower indicates an actual place, either of business. It could be a church, it could be a school. All right, the universe is giving you an opportunity. If you have this in your vicinity already, it's possible you haven't explored this option. So Capricorn, if there is something in career or money or some other professional endeavor that you've been sort of thinking about, trying to plan for, there may be something closer to you that you haven't recognized as an option. That will be revealed to you. Something you haven't seen what the universe is bringing. They're going to bring an opportunity. Someone either that works here that you're going to meet, okay? But along the path, you are going to find out about this place, find out about this opportunity. I'm getting for some of you, this tower represents a hospital. So regardless of what I just said, as the rest of this reading has applied to you so far, this might indicate you finding your meaning. For everything you're doing, you might find that in a hospital. You might find that any place else that you are putting yourself that is an important place of an important establishment, of an important place of business. Capricorn, give me 1 second. Sorry about that, Cap. The Dookie Butt decided to clear his voice so he could start barking, and I felt it. But this is about finding meaning in this particular place. You'll find it. Because in that moment, you won't be fulfilled, but you'll see what you need. And that will help give you the perspective you need moving forward. With the Queen of Pentacles being what you fear. Yeah, we've got the Mountain. 21 is a 3, which is the Empress, mother energy, nurturer energy. It's about being in a position of creation. You know you have the tools, but there's something about this that you're afraid of. It's scary to have people dependent on you. And yes, you can do this. You are capable. But then the question becomes, do I want to? And the question then becomes, and this is what I urge you to consider, Capricorn, is when you think of the future, do you see this person there? And if you do they love you? When you think about the future with this person, do they say thank you? Are they grateful? Are they who they are in part because you were there with them, for them, fighting in their corner to defend them? Or when you think of this future that makes you happy, when you think of this fulfillment, this fulfilled future, is it one where you and this person are estranged or just distant, more distant than you are right now? I ask you to think about it that way because with the star coming in as the best case scenario, if you stick to the plan and you are not swayed off the path, you will end up in a space where this connection will be very robust, not because you love them, but because you were there for them and you helped them. You supported them, you nurtured them. They are who they become in that time because you were there. And it was important to you that you be involved. There's something very slow about this growth. And I think that's where the impatience is coming from, or the asking yourself, do I want this? So when you start asking yourself whether or not you do want this, Capricorn, I urge you to consider, when you envision your future, do you see this person, or do you see yourself working at this place, doing this thing? Do you see yourself there? Do you see yourself happy? Do you see this person happy? Do you see a life that you'd be proud to call your own? And if the answer is yes, then this work you're doing is necessary. It's temporary too, so I want to drive that home. It's temporary. So for as slow as this may be moving, it's just part of the process, and you'll move out of it just as fast. In the outcome, we have the Seven of Cups being clarified by the Stork, and actually the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Tauran energy, Libran energy. We've been calling these characters out. The Hierophant is a 5. I don't believe we've had a 5 yet. But we've been discussing routines, and we've been discussing commitment and growth. The Hierophant is all about routine, all about rules and regulations, an institution, the church, a leader. This is about something that requires a lifelong commitment, Capricorn. And with the Seven of Cups and the Stork energy, the Stork is about babies. For those of you where this is fertility, okay, I say that because in the Lenormand, the Stork is bringing a child in the way that we, remember the nursery rhymes of the stork. But this is also just about bringing in a new energy, a new beginning, the nugget, right? This is the ace, if you will, the Ace of Pentacles. This is potential. This is the Fool, the proverbial child of the zodiac. It's limitless. But the question that you have here, the Seven of Cups, is, I'm overwhelmed. How will I get through this? Do I want this? Here's the thing, Capricorn, you're not questioning whether you want it. You're questioning whether you're capable. And you're questioning, in the long term, what impression do I want to leave? And am I okay with paying that price? And what I really want to bring to your attention is that the way you are presenting is someone who is very reliable. Someone who's reliable and naturally equipped to carry this weight. If anyone can do this, it's you. You're the perfect person to do this. And in the long term, you will be successful. You will be successful. And in many ways, you will be the glue that keeps everything together. Not in a burdensome way. The Empress is thriving in abundance. She is not strained. She is not pressed. She flips her hair, crosses her legs, and says, okay, this is me. This is my terrain. How do you like the gardens? How do you enjoy these flowers? Have you felt the sun recently? She speaks in a low, soft tone. And she says, take a seat by me and let's enjoy together. She enjoys the moment, and it's smooth and it's soft and it's peaceful and it's non-judgmental and it's loving. That's the kind of person you are, Capricorn. And if you are connecting with this person, someone who you're asking yourself, is this something that can go the distance? The answer is yes. The difference is that between you and this person, you are the more mature one. You are more mature than this person. I think that makes you a little antsy, because in order for them to be where you are requires some work. And you know how to get them there. You just don't want to pour anything into yourself. And again, if you feel like this person is someone you could be happy with, no effort will be wasted. No effort will be wasted. You either spend a lifetime together and you're happy together, or you don't spend a lifetime together, but you helped a genuinely loving person be a better person. There's someone you're connecting with who is very genuine at heart, while they may not be at your level of maturity. And to take this time to be together and enjoy what it does for you both, I think is sweet. And you would feel that too. If you're asking yourself if this will go the distance, the answer is yes. If you're asking whether or not you will become pregnant, the answer is yes. If you're asking whether or not this business will take off, the answer is yes, you are a natural. If you're asking yourself whether or not you will grow to be fulfilled in this position or in this career field, the answer is yes. Yes, yes, and yes. You are equipped. You are a natural. This was meant for you. It's a slow process right now. It will also pass. Keep your eyes on the prize, Capricorn, because this is for you. Guidance for Capricorn, please. Truth be told, open your heart. What do we say about a 5 not yet coming? We've got the 14 reducing to a 5. Truth be told, it's about what's in your heart and speaking from your heart. If you feel like things are not moving along very, very quickly right now, Capricorn, speak from the heart. How do you feel? Express the love. Express the frustration too. But with truth be told, this is about you sharing what is in your heart space. Share your vision. If there's something that you desire more than anything, I think sharing the vision, sharing the love that you have is going to electrify the person you speak with. It's going to activate activate the team, activate the people, activate the person. It's going to make it real. It's going to break out of that routine. It's going to break out of the mundane. The chopping wood, the routine, the tediousness of the task, the second you interject it with something as passionate and as love-filled as the visions you have for the future of this relationship, this endeavor, whatever this is, it's going to shake things up again, and it's going to renew it, reinvigorate you, and it's going to renew the entire process. You will wake up the following day and feel like there's nowhere you'd rather be. Especially when the person you're talking to reciprocates. There's nothing better than that. It's going to change the flow of this. It's going to change how it feels as you move through it. So speak what's on your heart, Capricorn. It'll change things in a way you didn't think would happen in the moment. Okay? So with that, my friend, I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you, to read for you. If you enjoyed this reading, I would love it so much if you liked, shared, subscribed, left a message below. I'd love to hear how you're doing. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can see the information in the description box below. But besides that, Cap, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for accepting me and for being here with me. And I will see you in the next reading in a couple weeks. I love you so much. Take care. And until next time.